afternoon. Morgan Pressel, Megan Kang is passing the test today. Birdies at 11 and 12, Morgan, and this at 13.
She had a rough finish to her round yesterday, bogeying her last 3 holes.
Yeah, that took her to 5 under par. How about her second at 14?
She's showing off her ball striking prowess. This golf course is tight with small greens. One of the best ball strikers on tour.
That was a tap-in birdie for a 4th straight birdie. And then at 15, the par 5 or 3rd.
Yeah, well, we talked about her ball striking. She only had 25 putts today, and helpful to hit shots just like this.
Which belonged overnight to Yuka Saso, who shot 66 yesterday. This was her second at the tough 5th.
The hardest hole on the golf course. Wait for this one. I mean, what a shot. Nearly an eagle.
This is for birdie. Blasted it out of the bunker. Yeah, I felt like she could have, I think she could have gotten a little bit closer with that bunker shot. A missed opportunity there, maybe. Yeah, she had a little bit longer coming into this green, hit a great shot to here.
That's another run. It's kind of flat around there. It's kind of tough to read that putt up.
Sometimes you never know when that switch is going to flip.
Saganda for par now, struggling on this hole. Has made 4 birdies and a bogey to this point. Let's just go ahead and add another bogey to that. Still a difficult hole. That whole location all the way on the back. It'll be interesting to see how the players handle this hole as they go through yesterday. It was one of the toughest ones.
It's so interesting because I didn't see rain in the forecast. So you wonder if the players out there are prepared and how long it will stick around.
Morgan, I'm not prepared.
Is currently and has been historically to the LPGA Tour. No coincidence. Here's Hannah Green at 8.
Yeah, she had a great line to bunker. A little bit of an upslope there.
To keep that momentum going, it's not that easy.
How easy is this shot, Angela?
It's fast. I think she did a great job there. I mean, it had a little bit of movement right to left and maybe back, but the speed was key there.
Take you over to the 10th, and here's Rose Zhang with her second.
She's got a 6-iron out from 175. And one of the things that I've noticed with Rose is, even though she's not really a very long ball striker, she gets a lot of height on her ball, which has been good for these firm greens.
That makes such a huge difference, especially if you aren't the longest, to be able to have that height coming into these greens.
Well, it was an up and down at the 72nd hole that won Hannah Green. Now that's at least 2 lip outs for Yuka.
And this is from 111. This is her 50-degree wedge. Just smoked one down this fairway. Having a wedge into the screen is a huge advantage.
Oh, gee, oh, wow, that spun back on her.
It's not a bad line, but I think just the fact that the ball's above her feet makes it difficult.
I kept it below the hole. There's about 4 feet left for par. Just a moment ago, over at the 9th hole, Karpoosh now for birdie.
She has a pretty good idea of what this is going to do, Jim.
And she has, you have to win the U.S. Women's Open to make birdie at 9. That's just the bottom line. Great birdie there. All right, 3rd shot for Rose Zhang now at 11.
Off of a really big downhill lie here from that first cut. 101 yards.
Trying to loft it up in the air.
I've heard it is quite hilly.
Hannah Green now to save. Oh, she pulled that. That was the safe par at 9. That was just a poor putt.
Yesterday the sun came out, baked out the course a little bit more. It's a little hazy and almost smoky today, plus a little bit of rain.
to be, isn't it?
It's a wonderful place to putt from right there. There's not a ton of movement that we really foresee happening here. Maybe one player one way or the other, but they all know what they need to do. And I mentioned this before you got in here, Stacey, but
oh, wow.
Come on.
Right on cue, she impresses the captain.
But it's good problem to have all these players playing well at this time, trying to peak, trying to get your attention in this moment. It's awesome.
She's an incredibly steady player, isn't she?
She is. She's tee to green. She's probably one of the best we've got on the team, and she's just one of those players that pairs up well with everybody, and that's game-wise, it's personality-wise. It's kind of a nice, calm voice to have in the team room, too.
That could have been disastrous if that landed on the cart path.
All right, Angel, you in second shot at 13.
Got to try and maneuver something round through those trees.
Oh,
That was a thick line. She's done great.
It actually had some spin on it. Wow, what a cool shot. Excellent. Tough to do that from the fairway. Got a good chance for birdie now.
Well, only 117. Absolutely piped the drive down here. Able to just smooth one in there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful three-quarter little swing, sawed-off finish.
Excellent. A couple good chances for birdie. Rose got to get it up and down for par, but nice shot there by Allie Ewing. Has a good chance at the birdie. Thumbs up to the crowd.
This is the 16th, and Christina Kim, 3 times a Solheim Cup competitor herself.
She went back and got a different wedge. Looks like she's playing a different shot, much lower. Yeah, that was well down there.
Well, she worked really hard on trying to visualize the line. You can see her standing behind it, eyeing up that line for quite some time.
Oh. Wow, that'd be like stealing one right there. Eight birdies here yesterday, 13 today. It's just a tough hole, but that would have been a big-time birdie from where she drove it. Stays at even par.
Yeah, she was watching Angel's putt quite closely.
There you go. Nice putt there. Great birdie. Drove it in the fairway. Hit it right to there and gets her down to 1 over.
Well, the first part of this is uphill. You can be aggressive with it.
Ooh. I don't know about that aggressive.
I tell you, well, Jim, I'm learning real quick.
Back at the 11th, Sasso now has this left for par. Had it pin high in 2. Struggling just to make par. There shouldn't be much in this putt, though. Okay. All right, saves the par. A little disappointing. Felt like she should make birdie there, but stays at 5 under.
Gotten off to a really hot start in her Epson career as well. Julie Inkster, award winner, getting into the fields next week.
This was a moment ago at 12. Allison Corpuz.
This is the most accessible hole location this week.
She just turned away, picked the tee up, and then when she looked up, it was almost in.
When you know, you know. Say Young Kim now. She knows she made par. And we know it now. Nicely done. Good save there.
Well, she lofted it up high over, and that again, another advantage of the height.
Over the 12th, this is the par putt for Sasso.
Yeah, and lucky to get it to this point out of the bunker. She had a weird lie right on the lip, and then that ball stayed on the lip.
It's 3, isn't it? 3 in 12 holes at least that have lipped out for Yuka. She made the one at 12 with Stacey Lewis in the booth watching with us.
You know, really struggling with her game to find the other side. It's not that easy to do.
Well, speaking of struggling, Se Young Kim has now gone 3 years without a victory, with Megan Kang on top after a brilliant bogey-free 66, and luminaries lurking. Se Young Kim is for birdie at the 4th. Morgan, how about Shaughnessy Golf and Country Club hosting this event for the first time?
I love it. I love a golf course that makes you hit every club in your bag, tests.
At the 18th, happy birthday to Linnea Johansson. Well, this would be a nice way to begin the celebration. Turning 30 today.
I don't think that's deterred her much today. That was 100 yards, her 50-degree wedge.
Go in. Oh, it should have gone in. Don't spin.
That's almost like all those lip outs that she's had. How did that not go in? Wow.
I think she needs some loft here. That upslope's going to help her a little bit here.
Yeah, well played. Both right outside her hands there. Nicely done. Good chip shot. Got that to save par.
I can talk myself into making a swing that's going to hit a fairway or a green, and I think sometimes aggressive players, they're just going to keep swinging a certain way, and you know, they'll hit a fairway or miss a fairway. It doesn't really matter. And there it paid off for her.
She'll have that for par in a moment. First,
I got Se Young Kim here at the 5th hole location on that kind of left side. The fairway difficult hole. Releases nicely, so have that chance. About 30 feet for birdie, so par's a good score on this hole. Anytime you get it in the fairway, you get yourself a chance there.
5 again.
Yep, long birdie putt for Se Young Kim.
As we talk about Se Young and her struggles, when she was, she just made the game look so easy when she was on top of her game. Maybe more so than just about anybody I've ever played with. It just looked like she could never miss. Was so confident, especially with her putter. That's where I've seen the biggest difference with her.
At the 14th, Hannah Green.
This was from 111. She's got to carry about 108 to get it over that ridge. Kind of tucked on top left there.
Second shot for Sasso at 14.
Well, she's got that 50-degree wedge in her hand again from 105.
And there's the difference when you take a big full swing with the wedge. You're able to generate a bit more spin, backspin there in Yuka's case. Just so much less control.
Back at 14 for Corpuz's birdie putt. So she gets that shot back.
Foot away now at the 17th, the par 3, 163 today. She's at even par. See if she can get a birdie here. Somebody likes it. She may love it.
That landed right where you needed to, Jim, on that 1 foot of fringe just in front of the green. What a shot.
Best shot we've seen.
And Yuka Sasso for another birdie.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought she was going to make that one.
What could she be right now?
Just a bit of a shove there. Wow, considering she was coming out of that first cut, what a shot.
Let's check in with Se Young Kim over on the other side of the course. In a tie for 6th. And about to be perhaps a little closer. Here's Footaway
for a birdie. Nice. That wonderful shot it did. Best we've seen. That is an excellent birdie. 9th birdie of the day here at the 17th, so well done.
Here's Rozang at the 16th for birdie. Oh. Well, you talked about Se Young Kim making it look easy. How about 31 under par, the all-time LPGA Tour record for a 72-hole event.
Right now, the 4th shot for Sasso over the green here at the par 5.
Well, she got lucky that that lie wasn't bad at all.
All right, Hannah Green now. This is a safe par at the par 5.
Yeah, off the tee, she kind of got in just enough trouble to give her a really long club in, long putt for a birdie, and made the good par there.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see her make a run this weekend.
Lydia Ko, right, well, I guess now a shot inside the cut line, now 2. All 3 of her wins in this championship have come in Western Canada.
Well, this is where spinning that wedge is going to come in handy. Hole location's only 8 on. She has 107.
What a big full swing that was with the wedge. And the ball below her feet will help it fall just a touch to the right.
This is good.
You can never really tell by Rose's reaction. It's kind of like Lexi. You just can't go.
Over at 16, Hannah Green for birdie.
She got a good look because she was on the same line as Allison going through this putt.
Right, give that a second there. Look at that.
Circle it? No.
Sure. Tough day yesterday.
Sasso for birdie at 16. I mean, she's 5 under. I feel like she could be 9 or 10.
I agree with you, Grant. I've seen it, and I just can't believe how many putts were just hanging around the edge of the hole.
All right, Hannah Green now at 17.
Well, she has seen one go long and one stay short.
She's smiling. I don't know if she mishit it or but she's going to love it now either way. Whoa. All right. She got a chance for birdie. Couldn't tell in that reaction. Maybe she just loved it all the way.
He's truly unfathomable. 17.
Hannah Green now for birdie. Did she hit it? No, she didn't read it right either.
Yeah, she didn't look happy with that.
Didn't look happy on the tee shot either, but she'll walk away with a 3 under par. This for par. Probably an inside left edge. Nice save. She'll stay at 5 under. She'll be 2 back as she heads up to 18. Possible birdie there, but Kang with that 1-shot lead. We'll be right back.
All right, here is Se Young Kim. Nothing in her way here.
I just feel like her putting stance has really changed. I feel like she's sitting a lot more on her heels.
I'm not sure how this hole is playing, but I think this has got to be one of the toughest greens, toughest hole locations today. It's tucked on that right side, and the whole green moves right to left and away from that hole location. And that's 150 yards for Hannah.
Wonderful shot there. Yeah, and it's playing as the 4th toughest hole today. Only 7 birdies. Choked up on it just a little bit, but still taking a big full swing, eyeing it down. That is just such an advantage, Angela, to be able to play with a short wedge in your hand. It's easier, much easier to get it close to these tough hole locations.
All right, over the 9th, Se Young Kim drove it in this left rough, sitting down here, see if she can run something up. Brings that up from right to left. That sounded thick. A huge kick in the right direction, but now it's going to feed off that slope. All right, not bad.
This putt is also moving right to left, but I think she can be a little more aggressive than Allison could. Yeah, I think she looks like she's ready just to go to dinner, I think. She played well, kept it together, but just a little frustrated those last 2.
It's kind of contagious. I mean, it is 6:15. Jin Young Ko, Nelly Korda looks like she'll play perhaps with Georgia Hall. So you could have, that keeps that in line.
All right, Se Young Kim, she'd like to see this one go in. This to get to 4 under par. Really slow. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, considering that tee shot,
yeah,
that's a really solid par right there on such a tough hole, the 9th today.
What, 5 birdies all day? Last time I looked, well, not many. It's that whole location has been tough to read putts, but she'll finish with 72 and stay at 3 under.